Assalamu alaikum, Brother Shadid, Mr. Islam Answers back. We're out here one more time, out in the public, calling people to Islam, calling people to Islam. We got the, let's see, hold on a second. We're here, we got the autobiographies of the brother Malcolm X right here. We're giving them out today, the day that his life was taken. But we are remembering the brother and the mission that he was on, which was to call his community, and even after that, the people of America, to the teachings of Islam. And so in remembrance of the brother, to show you and to show the people that although they may have taken his life on this day years ago, that what he believed in what didn't stop and can't be stopped. They couldn't kill his memory, and they couldn't kill the message that he that he brought and he was bringing to the people in his community and here in the United States. And so in remembrance of him, we're out here giving out the autobiographies of Malcolm X to invite the people to Islam through the remembrance of Malcolm X and in his memory, because many people are aware of Malcolm X, but we want to, remind them of what it was that made Malcolm the man that they honor and respect today. And that, of course, was the teachings of Islam that brought him up, that raised him up from the life that he was living, right? From a man who was a scourge on the community, particularly the black community, to be a man of honor and respect in the black community, and thereby in America, right? Although the majority of society hated him, the white society of America hated him and did not like him because he spoke truth to power. But nonetheless, as the years went on, some people began to respect him. I mean, they put him on the stamp, right? They put him on a stamp at least. But have you seen the recent documentary on who killed Malcolm? It was obvious that they had no concerns. In fact, it was clear that they were happy that he was gone. The New York Police Department, the FBI, the government at large, they were pretty much happy that he was gone, right? But today, Malcolm still lives on through the people, through the teachings and the message that he was carrying from the righteous teachings of Islam. And so today, that's what we're doing. I'm out here with some of the brothers, brother Hakeem here.
Right. What's up? Assalamu alaikum, Rahmatullah from ATL, baby. It's how we do. Represent right here in ATL for all the brothers and sisters, giving out these free books right here, raising the vibration of our people right here in the ATL. Get it with it. One God. Let's up.
Alhamdulillah. We got another. What's the other brother's name again?
Mikhail.
Mikhail is out here. He's down on the other corner, as you see. Where is he at? Where's the brother Mikhail? He's out. Oh, there he is over there. Yeah, there he is. He's out. He's giving out some free Qur'ans as well. So we got the autobiography and we got the Qur'ans that were given out to the people here in the Atlanta area. This is particularly predominantly black area.
98%.
98%.
98%.
African American area here in Atlanta. But of course, this is the area. These are the areas that need it.
That's it.
We can't be bashful about that.
That's it.
We know the problems that black Americans face here, and we get a lot of attacks, from, unfortunately, the Christian community, particularly the white Christian community. But clearly, it hasn't done, it hasn't benefited our people, right? We still got these problems that these community faces, not only here in Atlanta, but whether it's in New York, whether it's in South Central Los Angeles, whether it's Chicago, whether it's Dallas or Houston, Texas, whether it's down there in Florida, here in Atlanta, you name it. Why do these communities keep having these same problems, right? Why do these communities keep having these same problems? We see that, you know, there's a lot of churches usually around the area, right? Many times more than one church on one block. Sometimes there's churches next to each other, right? But why haven't the teachings of Christianity benefited the black community? Well, one, as Malcolm would say, is because who are the ones that gave those teachings to the blacks here in America? It was those who were oppressors, right? It was those who were oppressors. It was those who hated black Americans, hated other people of color. So of course they weren't going to give you a teaching that was going to benefit you. So although we have many blacks that follow Christianity, the teachings of Christianity, as we all know, fail the black community. We still continue to suffer from these problems. So we're saying, look, like Brother Malcolm said, give Islam a chance. The teachings of Islam has what it takes to discipline and give us the discipline, give our men and our women the discipline that we need. Those righteous teachings that we need to stave off and defeat those problems that many in our community suffer from. The drugs, the high number of illegitimate children being born, the single parent households, the men that don't seem to be there. Islam has the answer for all of those issues. Whereas Christianity just offers you something emotional, right? Christianity just offers you something emotional, right? They always talking about the love of Christ, the love of Jesus. God loves you. But yeah, that's great and well, but you notice it doesn't change. It doesn't change the problems that the people suffer from. Whereas Islam gives you a balance. It gives you, yes, that God loves you, right? But at the same time, giving you that love, it also gives you the teachings and the guidance that you need, right? The teachings and the guidance that you need to correct the ills that you suffer from, not only in your life, but in your community as well. And so we are out here, as I said, with the autobiographies of Malcolm X right? We're out here with the autobiographies of Malcolm X to invite people to Islam through the remembrance of Malcolm X, and, you know, reminding the people, because many people, like I said, many people know about Malcolm, but to remind them what it was that made Malcolm the man that we all know, love, and respect, and some of us want to emulate. And that is, it was the teachings of Islam that made this man who he is and who he was, and why we respect him is because he was upright. He was sincere. And the thing about Malcolm, if you watch the autobiography of Malcolm, is that Malcolm was sincere. If you saw the documentary about who killed Malcolm, you remember the part where he secretly recorded the FBI agents that came to visit him to try to get him to sell out. Remember that? Remember that? If you haven't seen it, look at that documentary. And there's that part where they come to try to get Malcolm to sell out. But Malcolm didn't do it, right? He didn't take that. He didn't take the money. You see? He wasn't a sellout. They couldn't buy him. And, you know, he remained true. He remained true to the teachings of Islam. And that's what made him the man that we all know, love, and respect. And if we could have more men following what Malcolm followed to raise him up, and our sisters as well, we could transform these communities overnight. And that's of course what Malcolm wanted to do, right? That's what he wanted to do. That's what he was sharing, and was going out to do that work to share Islam with the people, especially the black community, because, you know, he knew what it had done for him. And so of course he knew that was the solution to the ills and the problems that we suffer. And that's me and my brothers, we feel. And that's why we're out here, not only in this city, but today this is a concerted effort. We're doing this in a number of cities today around the United States in remembrance of Malcolm, to spread the message of Islam and the teachings that we can, like Malcolm, raise ourselves up with the teachings of Islam. All right? So brothers and sisters, as I said, we're out here and we're giving out free copies with a little bit of Dawah information. As I said, the other brothers out giving out some free Qur'ans as well. And we just ask that Allah make our efforts, successful and bear fruit.
Ameen.
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 And as I always say, for those watching, to support the efforts. Yeah.
I want to say something.
To support the efforts, My brother Hakeem wants to say something, okay, brother?
All right, Assalamu alaikum. Everybody, listen. Allah works in mysterious ways. You know that. I just talked to a sister just a second ago, and she saw me with the book, and she said, "Come over here." I said, "Yes, sister." She said, "Is that free?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, it is." She said, "I just saw that documentary on Netflix about the brother."
Right.
I said, "There it is, sister."
Yes.
This ain't no accident.
Right.
This is real talk. So even in the brother's death, he's giving vibrations to our people, telling our people, you got to wake up
Right.
and do something for yourself. So the brother who did the documentary, he didn't know that his effort bore fruit long after he did what he did.
Right.
Praise be to Allah.
Alhamdulillah.
So please, brothers and sisters, let's get it. Fit in. That's all I got.
Alaykum salam.
Can you follow some more?
Yeah, I'll follow some more. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it.
Sure.
So, right, as you heard the brother say, that documentary, again, is reminding people about Malcolm. Not only to be interested in about who it was that killed him, possibly allegedly killed him, but still, the message of Malcolm is in there. And so that's waking up the people and reminding the people to become interested in Malcolm again. Another generation of people, perhaps, or those who may have forgotten about Malcolm. It's reminding them again to take another look at what Malcolm was talking about and what it was that changed Malcolm. So this is what we hear, as you see here. Discussing the impact of Islam upon him, Malcolm X said, "Islam had reached down into the mud to lift me up, to save me from being what I inevitably would have been, a dead criminal in a grave, or if still alive, a flint hard, bitter 37-year-old convict in some penitentiary or insane asylum. But Allah had blessed me to learn about the religion of Islam, which enabled me to lift myself from the muck and the mire of this rotting world." Alhamdulillah. And again, that's what we want to do out here with these people. Right? That's what we want to do out here with these people. Is to wake them up and to raise them up with the true teachings of Islam. Because we all know, we know that it has what it takes. We know it has what it takes. Right? We know that Islam has what it takes. It has the discipline. It's not just about emotions and feeling good, but it's about something real and serious and tangible. So it's about really affecting change in your life. Right? It's about really affecting change in your life. And so we know that's what the teachings of Islam does. And that's why we're out here giving out these copies of the autobiography of Malcolm X. And again, they're free. We're giving them out for free. We're not asking for any money. Giving them out for free. All right? As I always say, though, please utilize the links to, to support our platform and the work that we do. But here, we're giving these out for free. Free of charge, because we want the people to get the message. So, here we are, alhamdulillah. Brother Shazad Ali says, "Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam, brother." Appreciate you tuning in to watch as we out here doing the dawah and sharing it with the people. Sharing with the people. So, alhamdulillah, the brothers out here doing the work, doing that good work. There's the other brother on the other corner. See him over there, trying to give out some free Qur'ans. And we're walking around giving out the autobiography of Malcolm X, calling the people to Islam. Right? Calling the people to Islam in remembrance of the brother Malcolm. Right? In remembrance of the brother Malcolm. So alhamdulillah. And as I said, this is something that is an annual effort. Thanks to the brother Hakeem Muhammad. We're out here doing this. We're going to do this on an annual basis and give these out annually. We're going to have this event annually on this day, inshallah, and giving them out for free to the people in the communities. And like I said, this is going on throughout the United States. This is not just here. Today we're doing this on a concerted effort throughout the various cities in the United States, in New York, in Chicago, in Texas, you know, California, and LA. We're out here doing this. Alhamdulillah. All right. Remembering the brother Malcolm. One of America's prominent, most memorable Muslims. So, alhamdulillah. Right?
I need some Qur'ans.
The brother, where'd he go? Still across the street. Where'd he go? Yeah, he must have walked to the parking lot. So, good. Let me fold up some more of those.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can take that one. Then I'll fold up some more.
Good luck. Yeah, people like, man, really? That's free? I said, yes, it's free. She said, wow. Wow. I take it, give it to him.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah. See, you throwing seeds in fertile soil. You ain't throwing around thorns.
Right.
That man run this out of town up there. You don't want this truth, brother. Because that means when you become a Muslim, you only worship Allah. You don't worship no white man. You don't worship no white Jesus. Does that make sense?
Right.
That's why he don't want his people to have this. That's why he killed all our ancestors who even thought who said about Allah, he would kill them. It's real talk.
Right. Alhamdulillah. So yeah, there it is, brothers and sisters. There it is. Alhamdulillah. Trying to just be out here and share the message of Islam with everybody. Right? So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off so I can go ahead and help these other brothers do this work. All right? Appreciate you, those who watched. All right? And again, you know, just remember to like the video. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. Click the notifications whenever we do videos. Don't forget to utilize the links in the description. I gotta add that later because I'm out on the street right now, but when I get a chance, I'll add it later. And you can help support the work that we do through our Patreon or just making a donation or whatever. And, you know, this will help us, inshallah, to be able to, you know, do other projects like this as well. All right? All right. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters.